questions. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and an intuitive card reader as well. I'm here this evening to do the general monthly reading for the sign of Leo the Lion. We're going to get right into it here. So I've already cleansed my cards and asked Spirit Guides, Master of the Universe, and Master of the Natural World Order to please bring forth any messages that they have for Leo the Lion. For March 2017. We got stuff flying everywhere. Oh, they're eager tonight to get out. Leo the Lion. This is a general reading. May or may not resonate with you on a personal level. If you want a personal reading, I offer that service. The information for that can be found down below in the description and more area. Also, those that are not subscribed yet, hit the red subscribe button beneath this video window. All subscriptions are free on YouTube for those of you that are new. You can leave anytime you like. What it does is it'll, anytime via Fundy Fortunes posts any new videos, you'll be alerted via usually your email notifications. That way you don't miss anything. Via Fundy Fortunes can be found on Twitter, Blogspot, Google, and under Via Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. And you're more than welcome to join me there. We do a little bit more there sometimes than what you'll see here on YouTube. For those of you that might be a little shy about being inundated with emails from channels on YouTube, whatnot, for my channel you won't get that much. So I only post a couple times a month, that's it. Same with Facebook, you won't be notified right to death with stuff going on. But we have some interesting conversations on there sometimes, I can tell you that. Some interesting little chats going on. It's always good. Messages for Leo right there. Okay. That's it. Here are your cards, Leo. Let's see what we got. What can we stir up tonight? First card tarot is brought to your attention, Leo, is the Queen of Cups. She's all about sensitivity. This is your overall energy for this reading. Second card brought forth is in your finances and wealth. This is the Two of Cups. It's all about partnerships. Third card brought forth for your attention, your hearth, your home, the people that you love. It's all about stability, and it is the card of strength. Fourth card, your challenges for the month. Oh dear. It's the Nine of Swords. It's all about anxiety. There's a lot of inner struggles going on in your head. Some of you have to make some serious decisions. And the fifth card and final card of the reading is Six of Pentacles. It's all about generosity, and this is your message from Spirit. When I've exhausted the messages of those cards, I'll pull one significator from my deck of tarot. What does not show up in the reading will be brought forth here, or what needs to be re-emphasized in the 5-card spread will show up in that card as well. Absolutely 100%. Queen of Cups, sensitivity. So she is she's pretty divine, I tell you. She's the queen of the ocean. There's none that come before her. She's some piece of work, she is. She's all about sensitivity. The advice of this card right off is to tune into your nurturing side, Leo. You all have a nurturing side. You're going to need to turn into that. In decision-making, your emotional side and your intelligence right now is your best guide, because that's just where your energies are lying. Your keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, protection, caring, and emotion. These are your keywords. This card, when she shows up, is openly loving toward her friends and toward her family, and she offers and extends her loyalty. She freely and generously gives her creativity as well. Any of you starting new projects right now or have any ongoing projects, they're going to thrive, and I'm hearing on the job market as well. Things are going to be looking okay for you right now. Thriving and growing, very fertile. For some of you, you need to put a little more focus maybe on, if you aren't already focused on your children and your relationships and your friends extensions along those lines, then now's the time to do it. If you, some of you already are in that place. And for singles, be emotionally prepared and ready for new love. Love's the theme of the cards seem to be slowly changing. Um, One commonality right now between the readings for March is there's a lot of introspection going on. There's a lot of um, inner learning, soul searching, looking for answers, finding the best way to deal with situations that have popped up in your life and things that you're being forced to deal with, even though you don't want to deal with them. That's kind of going on right now. But part of you, where your energies and your vibrations are right now, is all about love and giving and nurturing, extending patience, understanding, empathy towards others. Right now, your vibrations are very, very strong in that area at this time, Leo. It's being called for, and you are answering that call. That's what I'm hearing. A lot of the decisions that you have to make right now are all to do with the emotional side of who you are and the problems that are cropping up, or the situations, not all problems, but things that need to be dealt with are coming to the forefront right now. And these are important things. That's why Tarot's brought these cards out, because these things are in the forefront right here, and you need to pay attention to them. There's your overall energy. Your second card, your finances, wealth, Two of Cups, is all about partnerships. So this card is predicting love and equality, and a meeting of the hearts and a meeting of the minds. This card is also showing that it's going to, because you're in the mode of giving and loving and understanding and patience, it is going to be a benefit to all your relationships at this time, even your financial ones. I'm going to pull my card, my card. I'm going to pull my book. I need my rose quartz in my hand right now. Two of Cups. This card is also showing to it's here to reveal a commitment or a promise, such as an engagement or marriage or an emotional investment in a shared project. I'm feeling that project is not a project. The project, they want to call it that, but what I'm hearing is, there goes the clock, you bell lovers, you clock lovers love this. 12 bells. Might as well wait till it's finished. At the midnight hour. Commitments and promises. Emotional investments. For some of you, this will be the common ground, such as children, for those of you that are separated or divorced. Promises being enforced because promises are being broken. And you're trying to do this in a loving way, Leo, to make everybody happy, to bring this about in a very calm, rational, loving way. But the force of Leo the Lion, when he roars, or when she roars, is not to be questioned. It's not to be messed around with either. Leo can be extremely forceful. Don't mess with Leo, especially when it comes to things like promises made and commitments made. When it comes to family, Leo will be there to make sure that you hold up your end of the deal. So it's a good thing. This is also a healing card. It can be healing, but you've been tested recently. But it reveals that all is going to be well in the end. It's all going to work out. Nothing to worry about. You can expect somebody close to you to show you their love. That's coming up very soon as well. And know that they are trustworthy, and know that they are very dependable. It's something you haven't had in a long time, Leo, because everything was questionable up to this point in your past relationships. You gave it all you had, and it still wasn't enough. That's what I'm hearing, and that's what the card is here showing you as well. You gave it your all, and it wasn't enough. But you're not going to walk around angry. You're not going to give it any more than you already have. It's taken enough of your energy and enough of your life, enough of your breath and your heart. And now's the time to say enough is enough. No more time wasted on that. We're going to move forward, and this is all going to work out for the best, and it will. Trust that it will. There's your overall, that's for your financial sector in that department as well. Fear not. There's going to be some developments there, small and subtle, but in the bigger picture, you'll see the payoff in the end. Some of you are starting to refurbish your savings account, you might say, and you're really liking the looks of that and the whole idea of that, and it is doable for you as well. You're seeing that, but this is about partnerships as well, so you're not alone in that. There's somebody else that has to be dealt with in this manner, and I'm not feeling it's, I feel like on that side of it, it's a negative thing that you have to be forced to deal with. You're going to make sure that somebody holds up their end of the deal. A deal is a deal, okay? And you're going to make sure that they follow through. The advice is to appreciate love and trust in your relationships right now. Those that are true and blue, not the negative ones, but the other ones, like somebody coming forward declaring their love for you. You can trust in that. You know that they are very, very dependable. The card says so. Keywords are soulmates and karma, love, intimacy, connection, healing, and union. And those are all wonderful, wonderful, wonderful words. So that's in your finances and your wealth. And finances, yes, but wealth can come in so many different forms. It's not just monetary at all. The next card, in your hearth, your home, and the people that you love is strength. This is all about, yes, stability. So this card is showing you that to have patience in the face of conflict. That's already been revealed in the second card. Excuse me. You're being told, and you don't need to be told this because you are. This is what you're going to take from this. You're going to stand your ground. No more of this wilting away and wilting in on yourself. Like you just had the air sucked out of you because somebody seems to have a more dominant personality. It's not going to work this time. It's worked in the past, but not anymore. This is a really good card for you, Leo. Things that have overwhelmed you before are no longer going to affect you that way at all. It's gone. Remember what is opposing you. The conflict. It's below you. You are above it. It is like dark and white. Okay? The white will outshine the dark eventually. It will illuminate the darkness. The good and the evil. The good always overrides evil. All the time. It overrides the bad in life. Good has patience. And it's about love, patience, tolerance. Having all the time in the world. Waiting for somebody to finally wake up and get it. That's what I'm hearing. You're waiting for somebody to finally wake up and get the way that this is going to go down. That whether they like it or not, this is the way it is. It is what it is. It's not even anything that you've laid out. It's just the way some things happen, the way they fall into place. And you're fine with it, and you're great with it. The person on the other side, that partner, is the one that's trying to put the thorns in there. It's trying to burst the bubbles. It's they're digging their feet and going, I don't want to, like a spoiled child. And you're just standing there very calm and very relaxed. And you're quite content and happy. You're saying, sucks to be you because this is going down the way it's going to go down. Whether you like it or not. You're going to have the pleasure to say that to somebody. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. It's out of my control. It's the situation. I've accepted it. I'm happy with it. I found peace with it. You need to find peace too so the rest of us can move on. You're going to say that to somebody. But don't let them project their fears onto you. Don't let them project their negativity onto you. Don't let them bully you and intimidate you. Don't let them do that. There's no need of that. We're all made of the same stuff at the end of the day. So who is somebody else to think that they can overpower you? You're a lot stronger than they realize. There's been some growth going on with the Leos. For some of you, this is also the literal returning of strength and return to vitality. Somebody has been severely depressed right up to now. And they're just starting to see a little flicker of light. That maybe it doesn't have to be this way. Maybe I can find happiness again. Maybe there's some joy still left to be found in this world. And maybe I can bring that joy into myself and reignite my spirit once again. It's terrible what people do to other people. And sometimes we get so beaten down we don't realize that we're allowing it to go on. Yes, I don't mean to be mean by saying that because I'm not. It's coming from the card. It's coming from the heart. Um, that some people are really, really bad human beings, and they will drag everybody down with them. And if you're a loving, giving, kind person, those are the people that the bad people make targets of because they figure there's not much fight there. They're easily manipulated, easily used to their advantage. And that's changing for some of you Leos. You're finding your roar back. You're getting that roar back that belongs to you and is uniquely you. It's just wonderful. The Yes, the advice of the card is make sure and stand firm. Always take the higher moral ground. Don't lower yourself at all. If you're being tested by fate, by karma, by life, by other people, take the higher moral ground so you can sleep at night and you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I did the right thing. I didn't do anything wrong. I did what was right and was proper. You know, nobody else likes right or they don't like proper. That's their problem, not yours. You're going to go on with your life, and a good life it's going to be. Courage, risk, and vitality are the key words for this card. Fourth card, your challenges for the month, the Nine of Swords, all about anxiety. There's a lot of worry going on here. Some sleepless nights for some of you. Remember, general readings, so all these cards may mean something to some of you, and some of you, only some of the cards may mean something, and maybe none of this makes sense to you at all. Find another reader that maybe you can, their readings will resonate with you. I've got no problem with that at all, because it's all about the best and what is the best for you. But tarot doesn't lie. That's the beauty of tarot. All right, so the Nine of Swords, it is about worry, it's about anxiety. It's the anxiety card of the tarot. No matter which one you're reading, it's not a good, it's just not a happy place. We'll put it that way. The card reveals that there's trouble beneath the surface, and that is often expressed through dreams and through nightmares as well. Isn't that awful? This is in your challenges, remember, for March. Card is asking, and Spirit is saying, take a look at what's eating you up inside. What is eating at you? You could be anxious. It could be pressure from work, in relationships, family issues. Family issues and anxiety. And these things could turn into a pattern causing you to become a chronic worrier. You don't want that at all. You're in the driver's seat. You're the one that can change this, and you can fix it. It's your outlook and how you see things and how you see your life around you. Yeah, in the physical way, it's somebody that's not sleeping well due to stress or overthinking. All that's going to do is give you sleepless nights, more wrinkles, more bags, and age you faster than anything else will. Believe you me, I know. The advice of this card is what ties you in knots at 3 a.m. always seems to be smaller in the light of day. So try to keep perspective when negative thoughts are getting in the way. Keep proper perspective of what's going down around you. The keywords are panic attacks, fear, guilt, insomnia, nightmares, stress, and mental overload. Ask for these burdens to be lifted from you, from your Creator, from Spirit. Ask that you be touched in the hard, sharp, rough edges of the inner part of you, your spirit, where your deepest, most secret thoughts and feelings reside that nobody else can see. Ask that those edges be softened so that you can get a good night's sleep. Ask that you not worry so much in the middle of the night. You lay there tossing and turning, staring at the ceiling, your brain racing while your body is begging for sleep. Ask for the softer side of life to come in and whitewash through your spirit. And ask for clarity during your waking hours, during the daytime hours. Ask for the clarity. Just ask. Bring me the answers I need. Some of you are tortured inside, and it's gone on too long. It's gone way too far. Somebody that has somebody very, very, here we go. I don't know where this is coming from, and maybe it'll apply to somebody out there. I don't know. I see things, and what I'm seeing is somebody sitting on the side of their bed late at night, elbows on their knees, staring at the floor. They've lost somebody because the person, their mate, the person they care about, their soulmate. I don't know what's happened, but they're gone away, and in not a good way. They're gone away as in they've been sentenced to do time. Somebody has gone to prison, and you've lost so much sleep over this, and you've been so devastated, and your life has been turned upside down by it. You need to ask for some peace in your life, and you need to stop torturing yourself about it. They're the ones in prison, not you. You need to haul yourself out of that. I'm not even going to read into that card anymore. Oof, that's a bit heavy. Your fifth card, your final card, is your message from Spirit. And it's a Six of Pentacles. It's all about generosity. Okay. Keywords for this card are finances and gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. The advice of this card is to receive gifts with thanks and grace. And if giving to others, enjoy it. Giving in itself is its own reward, but please don't do it for that reason. Don't say, if I go and I help Joe Blow down the road out with this predicament he's in, maybe it'll come back and, karma will bless me down the road. Don't do it for that reason. Do it pure of heart. Don't expect anything back in return. Just give for the sake of giving. Help for the sake of helping. Fill the need so there's no longer a need. Do these things if you do them the right way. Yes, the universe is going to reward you, but you don't do it for that reason alone. The advice of this card is to receive your gifts with thanks and with grace. Be graceful. When somebody does something for you, just accept it. The reason I'm saying that is because some of you are going to want to. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You'll hurt the other people that are doing this if you do that, if you reject their gift. Accept it gracefully and be thankful, because there's something more in it for them than there is for you. Put it that way. So allow them to extend that to you. Somebody could come along for some of you and give you a gift. That could be a gift of money or a token of love, or a friendship or support. Some of you, as I said, you need that support. You need that love to help get you through. Don't be afraid to ask for it, Leo. If you need to ask for support and help, find the right person. There's somebody out there you can, even sometimes a total stranger can work wonders, and you'll come home and you'll feel a little bit lighter and like a weight's been taken off your chest. You know why? Because there's no commitment with a stranger. You can go into a bar or a coffee shop, and it just happens. And before you know it, your tongue's rolling stuff out to a complete stranger of what you've been going through. And sometimes with strangers, they can be your best friends that you don't know, and give you advice and opinions because they have nothing at stake. No risk of losing anything, no risk of offending, no risk of being hurt. This is just interesting to them. And sometimes we're meant to be in that situation. It's where destiny has brought us. You could find your resolve in the strangest places. When you're not looking, it can happen. But you do need to find somebody that's going to relate you, that's going to give you the support that you need. Anybody that does receive money that's given to you, it's feel-good money. You're not expected to pay your rent, your mortgage, your car payment, buy food, and all that other good stuff. It's for you and you alone. For you. It's something that you've been wanting, something that maybe you've been needing. New wardrobe, new car, a trip. A trip. For some of you, it'll be a trip away, a trip that you've dreamed about and you could never take. And it's not even that over the top. It's your regular popular thing of maybe you want to go to Bermuda for a couple of weeks, or the Bahamas, or Cuba, or something like this. Maybe there's a Mardi Gras that you want to attend. It's maple syrup season in this part of Canada. And maybe you wanted to go to a maple syrup festivals, and they do put them on, and they're wonderful. And maybe there's just a little quirky thing about it. Somebody's going to come along and say, you know what? Here's the plane fare. I want you to take yourself, because you need a break, and you need something unique and fresh in your life. Take yourself off to, Canada, and go to one of these maple syrups. Something as silly as that, but could change your whole outlook. When you come back, you're feeling refreshed and lifted, and just more of everything that's good. Um, Not for everybody, mind you. Canada in the wintertime's not for everybody. Our springs can seem like the dead of winter here, so but the sap is flowing. Just to be technical for a moment, the sap is flowing at this time. Um, for some of you, your gratitude will be extremely, extremely genuine. It's something you're never going to forget. For some of you as well, you may be giving of your time and your energy and your support to other people. For some of you, it could be an organization, a community, hall, an event. Time to give it yourself. It's time to. This card really is about giving and receiving, not just money-wise, because it is Pentacles, but of giving and of receiving on so many different levels. A very interesting time coming up for you, Leo. Very, very interesting time. I sense a feeling of a freeing feeling, a feeling of freeing up space and time within yourself. Well, you're going to be a lot calmer and a lot more relaxed and easygoing, and Spirit is sending that along. It's saying just go with the flow. Just go with it. Don't resist any good changes that are coming your way. And anything that's negative coming your way, remember that it's beneath you and lower than you are. You are better than it. Just remember to take the higher moral ground so that you can live with yourself. All right, so the next card is going to be your significator for this reading. What a strange reading that was for you, Leo. Big time things you're going to learn more about yourself than other people. And isn't that what's important, is learning more about yourself? You think you know it all. You think you know yourself pretty good. And then something comes along and kind of shatters that. And you go, I thought I knew how I would react in a situation like that. Wasn't what happened at all. That's okay. As long as we learn from our lessons, that's the most important thing of all. That's what really, really counts. Please give me one significator for this general monthly reading for the sign Leo the Lion for March 2017. One significator over this 5-card spread, please, and thank you. We thank you, thank you, thank you. I sense a lot of love going on inside and out of the outer part, the inner part. I see a lot of love coming your way. Any doubts you had will be erased. And I see you giving a lot of love. But I feel this feeling is very, very strongly of patience and understanding. All the patience in the world. There'll be a few people that are closest to you that are going to appreciate that as well. Your patience. It's like you're the wise old sage here. You're no longer the vulnerable one at all. You're the one in charge. You're the one that has all the power. The tables are turning for you, and in a really good way. I pick up on that as well. That's great. That's it. All right. Six of Pentacles. Again, a money card. Creativity. Openness and freedom. One moment. Okay, Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. The Lord of Success is a card full of the promise of bounty. When we have achieved a degree of inner confidence and self-belief, now we just covered all that, didn't we? We release new streams of energy which create a powerful and rewarding reality around ourselves. This is great. It's reiterating what was in that spread. New ideas are easy to implement, and new projects are fruitful at this time. We are energized and enthusiastic about the work that we have in hand. What a great card to end a reading with. That's just wonderful. Everything we just talked about was reiterated and reinforced by the significator. That's a great thing. So Leo, that was your reading for March. Make sure you tune back in. If you're not subscribed, please do. You'll miss the weekly readings that are going to be following. We're going to follow the month of March week by week to see how the whole month is going to unfold as we move through the month. That's going to be interesting. I'm even looking very forward to that. I think I covered everything else. I don't think there's anything else to say other than thank you to my subscribers for the channel and on Bay of Funny Fortunes on Facebook as well. You guys are a solid rock. You're the foundation of the channel. And I appreciate you guys more than you can know. Really. Thank everybody else for your likes and your shares, your thumbs up, your thumbs down, your Google Plusing, and all that good stuff. Keep on doing all that. Keep on doing it. Just leave my channel free of religion or politics, please, I ask. I might have said that in the beginning. There's a rant that I kind of unscheduled went on at the end of the Pisces video. I might have already said that too. I'm doing back-to-back videos, so I can't remember what I said in the beginning or what I'm saying at the end. But if you go there, you'll see. And if you don't like it, you don't like what I had to say, there's the door. Take it, because nobody that's on that side of it is worth my time or trouble. And they're not welcome in my channel. It's just that simple. For the rest of you, I did it for your protection as well, so you don't have to be bothered with the type of people that come in and think that they can just come in and start kicking tables over and lording it over everybody else. That's not what my channel's about. Free of religion, free of politics. Yes, I have my own views and opinions, but it's my channel. And if I wanted to hear all that, I'd be talking and spouting off at the mouth about who I think should be president and who I don't think should be. That stuff I keep to myself. It's not the time. It's not the place. It's not a soapbox. So anyways, come a little bit closer, you're my kind of man. Anyways, music's always good for the heart, good for the soul. Thank you so much for being here. As I said, come back in about a week's time after this video has been posted to catch up on the weekly readings. That's going to be interesting. For now, from my heart to yours, Leo, please enjoy the month of March. Go on your journey of self-discovery and enjoy every second of it. Because it's like giving birth. Once you give birth, you can't re-give birth again. Enjoy the newness that's coming into your life, because it is. And know that you've come a long way, baby. We could put it that way. Anyways, anybody else, if y'all are looking for me at any given time of the day or night, you'll probably find me right here or down here on the beach. And what am I doing? I'm forever waiting on the next high tide, because it's my thing. Okay? For now, thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you back here real soon. Bye-bye.